Andrew and Tristan Tate are back in custody, adding another chapter to a legal saga that now stretches across the United States, the United Kingdom, and Romania. The influencer brothers were arrested in Miami by the US Marshal Service after British authorities requested their extradition on dozens of new criminal charges. They remained in jail after a US federal judge ruled they will stay behind bars until at least 13th August, when a detention hearing will determine whether they should remain in custody during what could be a months-long extradition process. The brothers deny all allegations against them.
We live in a democratic society where it's innocent until proven guilty, and I think my brother and I are largely misunderstood. There's a lot of opinions about us, a lot of things that go around about us on the internet. We've yet to be convicted of any crime in our lives ever. We have no criminal record anywhere on the planet ever. Our case was dismissed on the 19th of December in Romania under the Biden administration.
Andrew and Tristan Tate are former professional kickboxers who transformed themselves into two of the world's most controversial online influencers. Andrew Tate first gained public attention as a contestant on the British reality television show Big Brother, but was removed after footage emerged that appeared to show him assaulting a woman. He denied wrongdoing, and the woman later said the incident was consensual. In the years that followed, the brothers built a social media empire centered around luxury cars, private jets, expensive watches, and a hyper-masculine lifestyle. Andrew Tate became one of the most prominent figures in the so-called manosphere, an online network promoting traditional masculinity, anti-feminist ideas, and self-improvement aimed at largely young men. His content has repeatedly sparked outrage. Among his most widely criticized remarks are comments suggesting women should bear some responsibility for being sexually assaulted, alongside graphic descriptions of violence against women. He also runs online courses claiming to teach men how to become wealthy and attract women.
If you want to be a millionaire, learn from millionaires.
Those views led YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook to ban his accounts for violating hate speech and dangerous content policies. Despite those bans, he has rebuilt a massive following, with more than 10 million followers on X, marking him one of the internet's most influential and divisive personalities. Supporters see him as someone challenging modern political correctness. Critics accuse him of promoting misogyny, toxic masculinity, and ideas that could normalize violence against women. British prosecutors have now brought another wave of allegations against the brothers. The Crown Prosecution Service says Andrew Tate faces 7 new counts of rape, 3 counts of arranging or facilitating trafficking for sexual exploitation, 3 counts of assault causing actual bodily harm, and 19 offenses relating to indecent images of a child and what prosecutors describe as extreme pornography. Tristan Tate has been charged with 2 counts of rape, 1 count of sexual assault, and 3 counts of arranging or facilitating trafficking for sexual exploitation. Combined with previous cases, the brothers now face a total of 59 criminal charges in the United Kingdom, involving 7 alleged victims. British authorities say the latest charges relate to alleged offences committed between 2010 and 2017. The Tate brothers deny every allegation. Their lawyers say prosecutors have produced nothing but accusations, but maintains both men are innocent.
A lot of bad allegations, a lot of things have been said about Andrew and Tristan Tate, so we're like, where's the proof? Do you have a single solitary document other than the accusations that have been levied against a United Kingdom that hates them? And the answer right now is no. They don't have anything but the accusations. There's no corroborating evidence. There are no witnesses or alleged victims have been identified. So there is nothing to support what has been alleged.
The UK case is only one part of the brothers' legal troubles. The Tates moved to Romania in 2016 and were arrested there in 2022. Romanian prosecutors accused them of participating in an organized criminal group that allegedly lured women for sexual exploitation. Andrew Tate also faces a separate rape allegation in Romania. The brothers denied those accusations, And the Romanian case has been delayed for years because of the legal and procedural challenges, although it remains active. They also face civil allegations in Britain from 4 women who accuse Andrew Tate of physical and sexual abuse. Separate investigations involving allegations of tax evasion and money laundering are also ongoing in the UK. After Romanian authorities lifted travel restrictions earlier this year, the brothers traveled to Florida, where they also became the subject of a criminal investigation by state authorities. Their arrest in Miami now places the United States at the center of an increasingly complex international legal battle. The brothers are now fighting efforts to send them back to Britain. Under the extradition treaty between the United States and the United Kingdom, an American judge must first determine whether the legal requirement for extradition has been met. If approved by the courts, the final decision rests with the US Secretary of State, Marco Rubio. Legal experts say the process could take several months. The Tate brothers' legal team has already requested the evidence British authorities used to obtain the arrest warrant and insists the case is politically motivated. Their lawyers also argue the brothers are not a flight risk, pointing out that they repeatedly returned to Romania while facing criminal proceedings there. British prosecutors have until mid-September to submit their full evidence to US authorities. The Tate brothers' influence extends well beyond social media. They have become prominent figures within the online manosphere and outspoken supporters of US President Donald Trump. Their legal team has attempted to portray the extradition request as politically motivated. However, the White House has publicly stated that the brothers should not expect assistance from President Trump.
Extraditions, I don't know the details of this particular case. I've been overseas, but I mean, I know who you're talking about. I just don't know the details of it. These cases have a process that they go through in the courts. My understanding is that they're involved in that judicial process. And so that'll play itself out at this point. And there's no role for us to play at this moment or maybe ever in that regard. But I'm not going to opine on something that's still working through a legal process.
Questions have previously been raised over whether members of the Trump administration showed interest in the Romanian case, although Trump has repeatedly denied any involvement.
Is President Trump or the administration, do they have any plans to intervene in the extradition process for the Tate brothers?
No. We've already answered that question with MBS in the hours since. However, this is something that he has raised in previous conversations and has also said many times in the past.
If extradited, Andrew and Tristan Tate will face one of the largest criminal cases involving social media influencers in recent years. The proceedings are likely to test not only the evidence against them, but also the international cooperation between the 3 countries investigating allegations ranging from rape and sexual assault to human trafficking and organized exploitation. For more such explainers, subscribe to DawnNews English.